A little bit of commercial tinting, and of course into the sun. We don't have another schedule. We have to do it right now, so just bear with me. Manhandler right there, window film, solar bronze 20. Actually, I can use this one here. Okay. This is a very compact one, and you saw when I was doing this kind of flimsy and it'll fall. This is really for my auto, but since these are small windows, it'll suffice for this one right here. So nice because it fits right in here. No worries. Okay. On the previous videos that I've done before in commercial tinting, I have done pre-cuts. On this one, I'm going to go ahead and cut everything on the glass. I'm going to use the straight edge from here from factory. As you can see, I did a cut here, but this is not straight. It'll come out a little bit not straight, right? We're going to use the factory straight edge here, and here we're going to use it at the top there, and then cut everything freehand as we go along. Okay, so let's get this started. This right here for this last window, I have my little mat for the floor because, you know, my knees hurt where I'm on this solid surface. Okay, put it right here. This guy right here. They're doing construction in the building, so we have to like do our stuff right now before they come in here and do a lot of mess with their cutters and stuff. It's never advised to be tinting in direct sunlight, but these are small windows and I have to get them done right now. If not, I would really schedule it for after lunchtime when the sun is up, straight up, and it's not hitting the windows. That paper right there. Okay, so these ones I'm lucky that they don't have any gaskets or silicone. These windows like that one, I think it was flimsy and it has silicone, and I'll have to work with those, but with the videos they're going to be typical square frames like that, Very easy, but at the same time, you know, they got a little bit of challenges where people get creases here in the corners and there also. And dirt, contamination, and all of those things, right? As you can see, hopefully maybe you can see here in the sunlight the things, the little microfiber things that are flying off of this. You know, this is just really to pick up all the excess dirt. Then I'll use my lint-free rags right there to go ahead and touch some of the glass before I install. Okay. All the way to the edge, I'm touching the frame here so I can pick up whatever is on the frame. If you believe there's a little bit more stuff in there, then go ahead and use your scrub pad here to dislodge more of the stuff that's in there. Okay, so all the steel there. Ah, spider. Scared the hell out of me. There she goes. Okay, so this guy there. I have my trash bag and my other tools, commercial, over there, but this one's pretty simple. Doesn't require a whole lot. Okay, before the spiders go, they scared the hell out of me. I was doing this, so I'll continue doing that, on the top. Okay, so as far as all the big stuff is already gone, so let's go ahead and get started. Pum, pum, pum. There. A lot of sun. Okay, we're there. Okay. Squeaky clean. There it is. I know people use paper towels and whatever. You can use whatever you want. That doesn't leave a lot of fibers back in there that are going to show up in your tent later on, right? Oh, the mess. Okay. For the application, flat glass or even automotive, we have our Torx 1. Pretty stiff for this application. Gummy, the bigger ones, the regular ones, are kind of too soft for this application. Put more force and it's just wasting energy. Okay, there. There. All right, see what's up now. I'm gonna air peel this film because it's kind of like a small pattern. If I didn't, if they were bigger, I'll use this security film, use it as a curtain, lay my film there and use it as a peeler. You can reverse peel, also reverse peel the film. Okay. So this is the straight part of the roll, the top one. As you can see, got a little bit of construction debris there, as you can see right there. So I'm just gonna do this, keep it down. There. This type of film has a horrible dry adhesive, as far as like, if you saw there, peeling off the thing is kind of horrible. Okay, so align your film at the top and Take her to town, Charlie Brown. Okay, all the way there. I mean, I'm doing it with my fingers pretty much because this is it's a pretty hard presser, so get rid of all the problems. So we're gonna do this right here, a little bit of water here, and then just release all the film. Kind of sideways, hold it so it won't lift up and grab contamination from other places. Relatively simple. Do this so you can manage your fingers across the film. This guy. Okay, so we can start whatever corner, it doesn't matter. Okay, there's the corner. Put the film all the way down. You see that corner right there? I'm gonna put my knife right here all the way across, just like that. One. Pretty much automotive is, when I used to do mobile tinting in automotive, it used to be the same thing when I used to do windows that would, you know, go like this and then like this when you roll them down. Same thing. I call it theory of approximation. So same thing here. To approximate a cut that by experience it kind of tells us. Okay, so you can see he's going to go right to the corner with my cut, right to the corner with the cut. Let's go ahead and, since we're here, one click like that, one click, and then we can just take her across. Straight hand. Do not move your hand. That's the reason it's important to have a very sharp tip, which I do, all the way in there, pum pum, about there, and then from bottom up. And just keep it straight, very straight. Okay, there. I didn't want that to lift, fuck. Okay, here, my sunny side. There you go. There you go, all the way to the bottom. And if you're able to see, I don't know with the sun, no gap. And let's go ahead and see if it came out kind of clean and stuff, okay? Installing in the sun, not recommended at all. Straight. I think you guys already know that one of our most valuable things to use here that you want to maintain good all the time is your presser. So when you do this and you do sideways and all that, it kind of messes up the tip right here when you do this and kind of hard and whatever. So I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to use a different type of tool for the edges and whatever. Okay, so this is ready. I take care of it a lot because then I don't want to mess it up with all-in-one is used for automotive normally. I'm going to wrap this rag and just touch it here. Touch top all the way across. Touch the top all the way across. Touch there all the way down, across. I got something of a debris here. I guess I can show you how to lift this film and clean it, because that's one of the most horrible things to do on commercial applications, because it's a no-no. You never lift the film. That's why whenever you get tinting and whatever, it's one shot and get it right. You cannot get it wrong, or that debris is going to be hard to remove. So I'm going to go ahead and rule number one is dry it all the way badass. Real dry, so it won't pick up any other stuff from there. So there it is, all dry, and we're gonna pick it up and remove whatever that little white fiber is right now. Don't put any water at all yet. And you can see right here the contaminant. There it is. I think it was like silicone, that's what it kind of feels like looking at it. So right there, out of the way. And then this guy is right here, so I'm gonna put a little bit more on the back here. Hold there for a second. Here's my silicone problem right here. Very, very finesse stuff. Do not put any water here because you're gonna mess everything up. It's gonna come down with dirt and whatever from the corner. So this right here, very finesse. Pretty much done. I'm touching with my fingernails. Do this. Now I'm gonna do this. And real quick down. And she should be 100%. Bum, bum, bum. And she has nothing there that was there. There's a little white debris. 100% success. No ant trails. Ant trail is when you did it wrong, you didn't clean properly or dry it, and then you have a lot of shit coming there in the line. There's zero stuff in there, so very successful clean. I really recommend that. We don't have to clean anything. That's really what our aim should be. But in this case, somehow I got unlucky and that happened there. Okay, so I'm gonna dry this side again real quick so it doesn't come up with any fingers with dirt. Okay. All right. Dry it as much as possible there. Okay. Water is kind of sitting there on the ledge, but I'll leave it there. Okay, so let's move on to the second one right now. Okay. Has a lot of white old gunk, so can't do much about that. Gotta work it, gotta work it. When you're doing commercial tinting like this, be sure and have a little bit of a listen of the glass when you're cleaning it. If it sounds like it's scraping, like sand particles, observe it and see if you're scratching the glass. Some of the glasses are incorrectly baked and they're kind of like defective on the surface. They have a lot of little grain particles on the surface, and that stuff is, you can't remove it. And secondly, it scratches very easily. And tell the people, hey man, there's a defective glass. I'm gonna tint it, it's gonna show grainy, but it's not my fault. I can't clean those. And also, you probably gotta use a scrub pad because it'll scratch the glass with these blades right here, for sure. Okay, so we're done with all that. Be here for a second. Some of these deals, all this excess dirt on the ledge here, trap it with my, one of the things I always talk about flushing stuff, as you can see there's a lot of shit there, right, and more in there, but the more I flush the more stuff comes out. So it's not really flushing till death, you know. There's too much stuff that you won't be able to catch it. So what I'm gonna do is flush it normal, and then really just use my skill to prevent from that stuff from coming up. Skill meaning how to squeegee out the water in a particular way that just, you know, straight, instead of trying to do this. When you do this, you'll move the film, create a finger, and it'll suck whatever's in there, it'll suck it into your film, and bye-bye Felicia, that will be a ruined pattern. Okay, so the flushing, a little bit there. A little bit here, a little bit here. Okay, a lot cleaner as far as the contamination. I'm very, very satisfied with that. This is already dirty, so put it to the side. Another one of these pieces. Okay, down, down, down. Okay, so I think I already cleaned everything as far as the ledge goes. One more time here, and then do this. So the better you control your water where it goes when you're cleaning, like prepping like this or installing, that's really the key, you know, how to maneuver, how to lay the film without dragging all the contamination into the film. So this is the other way to skin this cat that I mentioned to you. Put this guy here. Let's go ahead and move to our contaminant-free rags. We're just gonna do this here. Long swipe here. I'm not worried about the top, but I am worried about the sides for right now. Here. Look at that shit. Mistake of installation. Okay, that's it. Do this right here. All right, we're ready to layer our film. So let me get my second piece here and figure out how it's gonna go. Okay. Straight side is here also. Horrible with that release liner, but I'll tell you what, this film has been good as far as longevity wise. I've installed it and observed it in my office building over 13 years, and it looks 100% the same as the day I installed it, and that is a fact. So that's why I keep on using it. Okay, so we're there. Gonna go ahead and do the bottom part. Pick it up slowly. Our thing here. Pump, 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 pump. There. No messy. Grab your film, hold it. Do it kind of sideways like this. Manage it. Sideways. Hold it. All the way. There you go. Okay. Water. Put this to the side here. Okay, our trusty blade, corner. Boom. Trusty blade, corner. Boom. Then we do our cuts all the way to the corner. Straight. Keep your blade straight. Push this guy in so to help stay and make a good straight cut. Okay. As you can see, I don't ram my thing down because I'll break my little beak and it won't be good for cutting anymore. So here, bottom, straight, bottom, straight. Now remember, I want you to think something about the bottom, that it was full of contaminants. Gravity meaning water is flowing down. I want the water to continue flowing down. I don't want to do anything of squeegeeing that will disturb and kind of suck this thing up and get contaminants from the bottom. We scooted all the contaminants from the side all down, brushed them the most off there so they ran off the ledge, but some are in here and that's what I don't want to disturb. So anyway, right here, corner, and make sure that the corner is cut properly, about yay, and then bottom up. I like to do that to keep a good consistent straight cut. There you go. So film out of the way, hold it there. Here it is. One more little thing like this. This type of sprayer is a very, very controlled sprayer. I don't like the bigger ones that flush the damn thing with water. I don't like too much water in my installs, you know that. So installing in the sun, commercial CDA film. CDA means clear dry adhesive, I believe, or clear distortion free. A Lumar term. This is not a Lumar film. Okay, there you go. Bum, 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 bum. And there's your straightness of the squeegeeing that I was mentioning, you know. Don't do anything drastic to make that thing on the bottom suck it up. And success again on the window. Nothing as far as contamination. The corners are very, very nice. They're not creased and crumpled, which When that happens, it doesn't lay, keeps on sucking water, and that sucks when you do that. So see if I can kind of dry this off slowly. And I'm just leaving the paper towel absorb all these contaminants. And you can see having a lot of good success slowly. Now I know a lot of people will do this a lot faster than me. It's cool, but these principles, they can just be done a lot faster. There you go. Pretty much done with sucking that at the bottom. Move along to this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and use top all the way across slowly. Top, all the way across slowly. And if you would expect a lot of shit falling from the top to the bottom, no, it was all controlled. You can see my cut there in the corner is not creased or crimpled. The cut is straight down. It's got a little bit of water, but I haven't done this, so let me do this right now. And if you're able to see right here, I hope you can see with the camera and whatever, very controlled as far as contamination. Nothing pretty much to speak of there. And that's about it. Let me do the sides first, because once I take it to the bottom, it's going to absorb too much of that dirty water. So there, all the way across, slowly across, down, slowly across. Installing in the sun, never recommended, but there it is. You can do smaller paints like this and have a very successful outcome. And guys, I will see you a little bit later. I got to finish this, so I'm gonna turn on my GoPro off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. YouTubers from around the world, Facebook, around the world, it is a pleasure. I've been absent because I have a lot of work everywhere. It's about 100 degrees outside and we're doing a lot of work. So there it is. This one are the last. We have 10 sets of these, and these were the last ones, and I said let me go ahead and do this little nice video because I think it warrants a good video as far as this goes. A little bit more water there. There it is. Okay, look at that, big difference. 20% sunset bronze there, about close to 78, 80 infrared or total solar energy rejected, which is very good, top of the line. Guys, have an awesome day. GoPro, stop recording.